Hey guys, welcome back to Venus Vibes. It's a Monday about 3:30 and I'm on here with part 3 of the 54 paper haul paper pads that I got gifted to me. So we're going to jump on in and get started. And thanks for coming to my channel, hanging out with me, just being a part of my crafty world. And I hope that y'all have been enjoying these videos. And I'm still working on my summer journals. And I'm going to make some more stuff for those today. And when I get those done, I'm going to be sharing that with y'all. So, but I'm going to show you the rest of the papers that I got from Miss Linda. So I pray y'all are having a good day so far. So let's jump in. So this is called English Tea Party. This is one I did not have in my stash at all. Haven't seen this one, never saw this one, but it's really pretty. So, let's jump in and look at it. So it's 48 sheets, and I'm not really seeing a date on this one, but anyway, but it's got 3 sheets. There's a hair on there, and it's single-sided, so that's good. That's pretty, y'all. It's gonna be fun to work with also. I think the whole thing is hopefully in frame. Oh, see, it always befuddles me when you get to this part. Okay, and then you got one. And it don't look like there's a tear off spot, so I don't know if that was just she's already used 2 of those, maybe. And then here's that one. I love that page, so pretty. Look at these, they're so cute. I love it. Oh, there's only one. Oh, I love this page. Y'all look how pretty. And then here's this whole cut apart page. You're my cup of tea. Love is sweet. One of those. And then look, some pretty butterflies. It's got a little tea stain. Look, the little, that's really cute. Oh, there's only one. Okay, then there's 1, 2, 3 like this. There's a little coffee little cup stain. Then there's some silhouettes. There's 3 of those. Oh, this is really pretty. This will make a pretty Mother's Day something folio. That's pretty. And then there's 1, 2 of this page. And 3 of this page. And 1 of that page. And then here's some 4x4s. Cut aparts. Tea is always a good idea. Enjoy life's sweet moments. My heart is full of love for you. This is pretty. 1 of those. 1 of those. 1 of that one. That's really pretty, y'all. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love, love, love that. Ooh, you know what? I bet you could cut this in half and turn this one around and make this the album piece in the front. Isn't that pretty? Oh my goodness, you could have 2 of those. And then you got 1, 2, 3 of that one. 3 of these chairs. 1 of that one. I don't know how they designed this one. 1 of this one. 3, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4 butterfly pages. Okay, that, y'all, have y'all ever seen such? Oh, mix and match. This is cute. A little ledger, and it has a little cup and some writing over here. There's 3 of those. And there's 3 of that. So that's all of that. So it's basically 48 sheets with different things in it. So that's kind of unusual. Okay, so that's that one. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, Okay, here's a graphic 45. This is called Cafe Parisian, and 2016. Now this is interesting because I've already looked in it. Okay, and this one's really interesting. So what you see on the front is all that is in here. It's like different colors, and I wonder if this went with something else. Okay, so let's check it out. Oh, and this has the same little things in the front, but it just has the different designs, which is kind of cool. Make sure this whole thing is in frame. I want y'all to see the whole thing's pretty. And it's double-sided, so that has it on the back. So there's there's two like that. And then you got this stripe, and there's just plain on the back, which kind of looks like that other color, but lighter. Okay, there's two of those. And then you got these tiny dots with the cream color, and it still has some of that lighter, the darker orange on the back. So they kind of have kept it in the same color palette. And then you have this page that has the light color on the back. Okay, so you kind of got all these words and things on this one, and then it switches to another color. Okay, so we got the stripe first, and lo and behold, I don't know if anything has been taken out, so let's see. So you got that color on the back, and then you got this one with the lighter something on the back. Oh, and it's kind of backwards, y'all. And then you got this one with that darker color on the back. Two of those. And then you got this page. So it's kind of in a different order. I don't know what they were thinking when they put this together. And it's got the lighter. And then you jump to the blue paper, okay? So you got the blue stripes with the dark blue on the back. And then you got this dot paper with the lighter color on the back. And then you got this paper it's like a blue. It's really pretty. It's really a pretty color. That thing is not wanting to. And then you got the darker paper. And then this is pretty. I like this. And then you got this. And I think it should have the lighter paper. That's interesting. And that's it. That's all that goes with this. I don't know if this was part of something else. I'm going to have to research that. But that's pretty. I love it. It is pretty. Okay. Now, and the next one is called Rose Quartz Prima Paper Pad. 6 double-sided sheets, 5 each, 30 sheets. So let's see what's left in, because I think this one's been cut on, and it's similar to a paper pad that I have here. If y'all probably seen this before. But let's just see what's in here. This was from Hobby Lobby. It says Hobby Lobby on that. So there's some pretty roses. I'll make sure this whole thing is in frame. So you got, this is kind of a marble effect on the back. Okay, so yeah, that one's been kind of cut on the next page. That's okay. I mean, anything you get, you're grateful. And then here's some scrap pieces that are in here with some other papers. Okay. All right, then you got a map in here. And that's the back of that feather one. Okay. We'll put that back in there in a minute. And then there's that page again. So you actually have some whole ones. And then there's a piece of, have y'all ever seen paper like this? Oh, and then here's some more scrap pieces. I'm gonna put those in a thing. And then you got another piece like that. Are these all the same? Yeah, I think that's all of the same ones. Okay. Oh, and there's another little card from something. Then you got this piece that has that dark on the back. Then you got another scrap piece here. Then here's a bunch of cut-aparts. I always love the cut-aparts that are in here. Yeah, and then there's the wood grain on the back of the cut-aparts. It's just you only really use one. I bet that's, yeah, I bet that's what that other card was. And then you got this one. Part of this one. So she's used a little bit of it, which it has 5 sheets, so that's good. Then here's some ledger paper. Okay. And some more scraps. This come from another one. I have this collection. This is the one I'm thinking about. This is another collection, I do believe. Yeah. So there's plenty of scraps. She puts all the little scraps in here. That's a pretty page. I don't know where that come from. And then there's another page of cut-aparts. And then here's some more scraps. Okay, looks like a little pocket thing she was working on or something that she made. Oh, and here's some more. That's on the back of these pretty pages. So there's 2 whole pages like that. Then there's some more roses that has that on the back. And then you have this other feather page that's how, oh, there's the map. Okay, let's turn that over and look at that. So that is actually on the back. That's really pretty. Okay, so we have scraps too. Okay, that's awesome. Put that over to the side. We'll put those in something. Okay, then I got an Anna Griffin pad. I don't own any Anna Griffin because it's very pricey. Now this one, however, was $5.99 at Tuesday Morning. But a lot of her card kits and things are kind of pricey. And they're beautiful when you get, if you can have time to do them and all. But this kind of is a repeat book, 6 of 6. And why I didn't open that, I don't know. I thought I had it open already. Okay, let's see. Let's get this part open here. Let's see if we can't do it without cutting the paper. Alright, so okay, so there's nothing on that page. I don't know where that piece went. Okay, so you got this black color. And I'm gonna tell y'all, this is very thick. You hear how thick that is? How much meal is that? This is like 110 pound cardstock feel. I don't know if it is or not, but it is so thick. But you have 1, 2, and it's got her little stuff on the back of that. 3, 4, 5. So there's literally 6 sheets like this. And then you got 6 like this one. I don't know if she's even used this one. And then you got 6 like this. Yeah. And then you got 6 like this. This is very pretty paper. I'm not sure what to do with it yet. I'm not really, it's not talking to me right now. You know how paper will just speak to you. And then there's 6, I'm sure, like this color. Yes. And then there's 6 like this. Yeah, and that's all. There's no cut aparts, none of that kind of things in it. So, yes, very pretty. So I'm not sure. If you're an Anna Griffin fan, let me know down below. This is 2017, and there's some ideals, which is cool, y'all. I mean, look how this is layered, like the difference. So maybe that's the intent. It's pretty cool when you layered it like that. I'm gonna give y'all some ideas. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. But like I said, nothing is like with it, so. But anyway, that's that one. Move on from that. Okay, and then this one is called Lovely Day. And it was $2.99. And it's called My Mind's Eye. And I haven't opened it, and it still has the whole sticker sheet with it. So let's look at it really quick. See if I can pull it all out of here without making too much of a racket. Don't make too much racket. Okay, so yeah, all right. So you got some butterflies, and some of them got gold foil on them. It's got that pretty yellow on the back. And then you got this piece is kind of pretty with gold foil. I'm getting my words out in a minute. That's on the back. And then you got this sheet with those pretty butterflies and lavender looking flowers. This is pretty. This could go with my Edith Holden stuff. That's on the back of that. I'm just seeing Edith Holden with this. Yeah, probably. This is probably going to go in that stash to work with. That's really pretty. I like that. And then you got some sticker sheets, which is, yeah, I'm probably going to use this for that now that I'm thinking about it. So I will actually put my sticky note on here and label that for Edith Holden. So I'm going to put that to the side because I got my sticky note over there. Now here's another, the kind of similar paper pad. And this one's called Lavender. And this is kind of like the one I got in my stash. This was $20 at Hobby Lobby. Hopefully they didn't pay that for it. But that 6 double-sided sheet, 5 sheets each. I believe this is the same one that I have. Yes, it is actually. It is the same one that I have in my stash. Yes, pretty much nice paper. So here's a piece that's, I think that come from that other paper pad. You see that? This is really pretty paper. So you literally have that on the back of that. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just flip it over and show the back of that. This is nice paper. I have this one. I have this in my stash. I have like one of these, I think, and I've used it, but it was like when I first started, and what I made didn't really, I wasn't happy with it at all. So, but here's some cut aparts from another page. Okay, so it's really pretty, and then you got this page is really pretty. So I will rethink this paper, but that is on the back. It's got layouts of different, I don't know if there's houses like Main Street, Ash W First Street. Yeah, it's like a streets and places and things. Broadway, Almond. It's pretty cool actually. That's pretty paper. So there's like 3 of those. And then you got these pretty kind of butterflies. That's real pretty. Yeah, you can punch them out with punches and use that sheet or something. Yeah, because it's not gonna hurt your feelings. Because look at the back of that. I mean, that's cool and all, but I'm loving the butterflies on this. Okay. And then this is pretty. This is that other paper pad. So she looks like she combined, and she's even left the black cardstock in here, which is pretty cool. Okay, and then this is a pretty ledger sheet, and it's got this on the back. It's really pretty. Okay, I love this, y'all. You love it? I love this. So cool. So there's 3 of those. And then here's some more of those butterflies sheets. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 more of those. That's tons of butterflies you could use. Then here's this pretty page. And it has this on the back. So cute. plum pudding cake without eggs. That is cool. I love that, y'all. That is so sweet. Well, I can see some lace on this. Can y'all see lace on this? So there's 4 of those. And then here's some more cut apart pages that are almost full. And it's got some pretty roses on the back. It's pretty. Yep. So you got plenty of paper to work with for something else. So, but that's all of that. So we'll put this in the back of the book. Yep. So that's all of that. Put that back in there. Get that back in there. Yep, so today, well, the last few days, like, you know, I said Jaden's kind of been sick and not feeling good and running a low grade fever. Well, I've been feeling kind of queasy for about 4 or 5 days. So today, my stomach was like just not being very happy with me. So I don't know what's going on with us. Prayers would be appreciated. Okay, so let's move on from that conversation. Now, I've got the part of one. I have this paper in my stash, and yes, it comes from Hobby Lobby, and I love it. I absolutely love this paper. It is beautiful. So there's part of one, and then there's, and I think most of y'all have seen this paper, but it is absolutely beautiful to work with because it's paperweight. And it is literally just such pretty paper. And it's single-sided. There's actually 4 sheets of this, 2, 3, 4, and whatever's in the other one. So, but yeah, I have used a ton of this. There's 4. It's so pretty, y'all. And then there's 1, maybe 2, and this page. I love this page. This make pretty doll houses and stuff, but I just wish it was a little thicker paper for that. But it's so pretty. Look at that. And I may attempt to make one an elegant looking doll house, maybe. We'll see. Okay, because that's just screaming to me the Julie Nutting kind of one of the dolls. I may have one that looks elegant looking. That would be so pretty to do. And this one is so cute. So this is, oh my goodness, 2, 3 of those. This is pretty. Do y'all want me to make a dollhouse with this? What do y'all think? There's 2 of those. And then there's 2, and then there's this page again. So this must have got pulled out from somewhere. So we will put it back in its rightful place. Then you got these greens. There's like 4 of those. And I love this. I love this. Right here, if I can get it to, oh my Lanta, can you stand up? I don't think it wants to stand up today. It wants to be lazy. Here, let's do this. I know this is nutty, but let's do it that way. It's not wanting to cooperate. So there's some more. There's 3. I think most of you have seen this. This is cool. There's 3 of that, 4 of that one actually. This make nice junk journals too. I love that. That's 4. Then you got this pretty page. That'd make a pretty journal. Yeah. And you got this page. Y'all, will we ever get everything done we want to do? Maybe not. In our lifetime, I don't know. I'm just going to work hard at it. I'm going to do what I can do. Oh, here you go. Here's those other 2 sheets that kind of go right here. Okay, you got to go back in your little spot. Put you back in there. And then you got this page. That kind of reminds me of Christmas time. I don't know why, but it does. And then, oh, and that's the end. Okay, there we go. So that's that. Okay. Then we got this Bow Bunny I've never ever seen in my life, ever. Okay, has this one been opened? Nope. Okay, so this one's not been opened. Let's go ahead and open it up. Okay, now, all right, so we got this one. It's called Sweet Moments Collection. And it looks like something from an old-timey kind of candy store. I guess that's what they were kind of going for. But it's 48 papers, so let's see what this looks like, because I don't know if it's 2 or 1, but look at that, peppermint sticks. This is pretty. So there's 1 piece of that so far. It may repeat itself, and there's only single-sided. So that's pretty. Oh, look how cute. Y'all, that's pretty. I can see putting some little brads or something right there. It's so cute. There's one like that. Here's some cut-aparts. Then there's that page. And then you got the stripes are different going this way. And you got this page. I'm wondering if it's going to repeat. I kind of hope it repeats itself. And you got these candies with some flowers. Kind of old school candy shop looking. Oh, look how pretty that is. Can make some pretty tags with that. That's really pretty. You gotta get the creative juices flowing, people. Look at that green. That is so pretty. This is a pretty paper pad. Yeah, see, I'm wanting to work on all the things at one time, and that doesn't happen. We all know that you can't do that. All right, is this a repeat? Are we repeated, or am I just seeing things? No, we haven't got to a repeat state yet. That's nice. That's pretty. Oh, no, we haven't. Look at this. Little candy boxes. So cute. Look at that. No repeats so far. Huh. Okay. Well, this is interesting. Oh, here we go. So there's your repeat. So it must be 24. Yeah. So it's times 2. Okay. That's pretty. I love that. Okay, that's really pretty. And let me show you what I got beside it, y'all. Look. This would go with that. These beads. Look at that. See how pretty that is? Okay. We got you. So I love that. That's really pretty. And here's another one. It's called Family Tree. Okay, I don't have this one. This is Recollections. I don't know how this one is, but this is 48 sheets, and I'm not sure if it's 24 with treatments. Okay, so let's jump into this one. Look at that. A whole page. Okay. You know, sometimes I wish they would do like these, like in 6x6. That to me would make more sense, and you wouldn't really, you got to have this whole page for something. You know what I mean? You could put this in them, but most people's family trees is bigger than this. I mean, you would have to have multiple frames. Or you could just make a big giant 12x12 something, I guess. But there's 2 each. This is so pretty. That paper is stunning. I love this. So pretty. Yeah, this is nice paper. Ooh, look at that color. That's really pretty. It's got some rose gold foiling on it. Oh yeah, this is nice paper, y'all. Yeah, they made some nice paper pads in the day, didn't they? I'm still on the hunt for the book club one from Recollections or Craftsmith. Hadn't found it yet. There's some maps. The best memories happen with family. Yeah, you could take a couple of these big layout pages and make something with it, but so pretty, this rose gold on it, y'all. You don't really see paper pads with rose gold on it much, y'all. This is really pretty. And this kind of is reminding me of another paper pad that I have. Is it called Splendid or something? I don't know. I don't know. But it's reminding me of that. Something I have already. You know how you just see things and you know, like it's like, oh yeah, that looks like something I already have. Sort of similar in my stash. This pretty. And see, here's another one. I love those birds. They're so cute. This is pretty. I love it. So tell me what paper pad y'all seen so far that y'all love on all the videos. What's your favorite? What's your favorite? Yeah, that's nice. Look at those little stamped birds. That is so cute. Ooh, that's pretty. There's another green dot page. It's got some little faded birds in the background. Some little hang down flowers. Some of those look like little chandelier type little draped little jewels. Ooh, this is pretty. I like this. I could see that on the front of a journal. Yeah, and then you could take this piece and turn it and put it in the inside. When we have family, we have everything we need. So true. So true, people. That's pretty. I tell you, this rose gold, y'all. I've not seen this in a paper pad like this. This is stunning. I'm going to have to sit on this one for a minute. Lord, it's so pretty. I need one of them filing systems. Have y'all seen that movie called Monsters Incorporated or Monsters Inc.? You know how they got the doors hanging in the ceiling and you push a button and one of them comes to you? We need that system with our paper pads, like hanging from the ceiling. Where it comes to you and you're like, oh, I need this one such and such. You know, that would be awesome, wouldn't it? Well, let me tell y'all what. Oh my God, I just seen something over here that's kind of getting me. These are some cards, y'all, that I have up here beside me from Paper Studio. I can't make this up as I go along. Oh my gracious, I just happened to see those sitting over there. I know, I got stuff everywhere. All right, well, let's move on. Let's move on. We don't want to make it too totally long, which I'm already doing. All right, then I have this one in my stash already. I absolutely love this paper. I had made a journal. It's called The Tales of You and Me, and I don't have it with me right now, but I'm going to make some more of these because Crazy Me made a journal with it, and one of my ladies at church has ended up with it because from a Secret Sister swap that I had gave to this lady to put it in the Secret Sister swap. Well, I didn't take pictures or anything. So I called her and I said, well, I need to come take pictures of the journal that you have. I know it's crazy, but you know, your brain, when it just don't work, it don't work. So, and when I first started doing this paper craft and stuff, I did not take pictures sometimes. So I just really got started doing all this. So, you know, not too long ago. So I'm just like, oh, that would have been great to show. So this is like really pretty paper. And you can make some beautiful journals with it because I have made one. So this has got, that was one page, and this one has 2, 3, 4, and I think this one has multiples. I think it has like 6, 7. Wow, it's got 7 of the same one, and then that's the back. okay, of that one. All right, so we're gonna flip this part up. I've seen a scrap in here, so we're just gonna leave that one. So it has like 7 sheets. Okay, that didn't make any sense to me. Does it say? No, it actually has 8. So one must have got used. 8 sheets each. 6 double-sided sheets. Okay, my bad. I didn't read that, did I? Then you got this one. It's just one. Okay, is that like... No, it's not that one entirely, not at all. Okay. So you have this one, which has just that on the back. And then you got this cut apart page that has this on the back. Okay. Forget 2 peas in a pod, or more like 2 nuts in a tree. Oh my God, this is in her book. Look at this. Y'all. Okay, I don't know what she was making there, but anyway, we're gonna skip over that. That's hilarious. That's funny. Okay, and then here's that page that was on the front. That was right here. That was on the back. Okay. That's funny, y'all. So there's like literally 8 of these. Okay, so flip through there. Then you got this pretty page. And let's see what's on the back of this one. So that's on the back. So there's a bunch of these. Yeah, this is pretty paper. This is really pretty. And then you got this one that has that writing on the back. It's kind of like muted, but you can see it. And let's see if we can move this along a little faster. And then you got this one, okay, which is really cool. It's got a lot of little cutout things that you can cut out. And then this is the back end of that. Okay. And that's the end of that one. Okay, so we're gonna close that up. Put that back in there. And we are getting to the end. Fixing to be to the end pretty quick. So this is a Bo Bunny Garden Party Collection. Okay, and 48 papers. I don't know what it consists of because I hadn't really looked in it. So let's, ooh, look how pretty. Wow, I wonder if it's the same 24 and then 24. Look at that, and it's single-sided. So we're just gonna flip through it. This is really pretty. Love is in the air. I'm wondering if this is yeah, like a wedding style. Yeah, it's pretty. I believe that's what they had intentions of this for. Wedding paper. Let's see. Let's just flip through it real quick. Yeah, it would make a pretty wedding album. I could see a gold sash on it. I really could. Yep, it's really pretty. That's really pretty. There's your little cut apart page, fussy cutters. And you could cut this one, you know. It's pretty. So many things, so many things. That's pretty. They put a lot of those in the middle of the tables, the reception tables, with the little candles and things on them. Okay, this must be a 24 repeater, hopefully. Let's see. That's pretty. That's pretty. Yeah, this is a nice paper. This is nice. I like it. I think it's pretty. There's some wood grain. Yep. And then there's your repeat. Okay, cool. So that one's called Garden Party collection. And then there's 3, and these are called, there's 3 of these. She Said Yes by the Paper Studio. I don't have this in my stash at all. So we can make some wedding albums this year. I have some wedding paper, but I hadn't really made, but I think maybe 1 wedding album. I gave it to a couple at our church. So it's like 3. And then you got your cameras and your wood grain with the lights. Look how pretty that is. That's really pretty. The lights. Yeah, this is pretty. This is pretty paper, y'all. Oh yeah, I can see making a pretty wedding album with that. I bet that rose gold color would be pretty behind this. Maybe. Maybe. Love Always. That's pretty. Why would they put that in the middle of that page? I do not know. But I don't make paper pads, so I'm not questioning it. I just like, sometimes you can say things and you're like, okay. I do. Love, I do. Love, I do. Wedding love. Wedding bliss. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that page. That's so pretty. You got the pretty cakes. And this is a pretty page. Look how pretty that is. Ooh, that's the end of that. So I got 3 of these, y'all. 3 of these. And I think that, yep, that's all. That's the end of that. Okay, well, so I just want to say thank you for coming to my channel, hanging out with me and putting up with me and all my little crazy things. I'm gonna put this back on here so I can take a picture of that. You gotta get the good picture, y'all. Gotta get the good picture. All my stuff's trying to fall down over here on me. Okay, so anyway, that's the end of that. So thanks for coming to my channel, hanging out with me, putting up with my craziness, my shenanigans, all the things. So oh y'all think I made this up? Look, that's pretty. I just happened to see that sitting over there. I know, if you like me, you got stuff everywhere. Look how pretty that goes with that. That does go with it, look. Oh my Lanta, can't make that up. Anyway, well, that's it for now. So that's all the paper. That'll probably last me 20 years, but you know, along with the rest of the things I got. But anyway, I pray y'all have a good week, and just pray for my friend Karis. Everybody knows Karis hopefully from Karis Means Grace. She's back in the hospital again. She's having a lot of things going on with her, so I'm sure she would appreciate prayers from y'all. So I will see you soon with something else. But until then, I love you. God loves you more. See you soon. Bye.